1075 GCI, the Shy's #1 for hip hop and R&B. It is live with Tone Kapone. It is my honor, my pleasure to have one of my favorite players, who I actually thought I could play like, but not really, not really. The Hall of Famer, the glove, Gary Payton. What's up, boy?
Man, how you doing, man? Tony, you all right, man?
Hey man, look, I'm having a little technical difficulties over here, brother, but it's all good. I'm a huge fan, and I'm a part of Team Hennessy, so it's good to see that you have partnered up with Team Hennessy, man. Tell us about that partnership. How did that even happen?
Well, working with the NBA, we a fraternity, man. So, when the NBA hit me, and then I was excited to partner up with the Hennessy over the official spirit of the NBA. We're doing something that we support the Black, Latina, and Asian American owned small businesses across the country through it's a program called Unfinished Business, you know what I'm saying, which is
Sweet.
it's been going on since 2020, since the pandemic started. They have gave $5 million since then, and now we're teaming up with the NBA and 17 more NBA teams to
Mhm.
support this unfinished business, and we're going to give 2.5 more million this year to get these um these small businesses back on. As you know, where you at and where I'm at in Oakland, California, we walk around here and it's people's buildings are boarded up. They've been boarded up for 2 years, 2.5 years, and it's
Mhm.
still going. And we trying to get them out. They have put their life savings and everything out there, and they're just struggling and now losing everything and becoming broke and stuff like that. And we're
Mhm.
trying to do that. And Hennessy has did a great job of being the first one to sponsor this with the NBA myself, because I'm trying to help this stuff back. And
Mhm.
then we're just trying to get these people back on track. And then, we are honoring for the 75th anniversary. We're going to spotlight 75, unfinished business recipients that have gone above and beyond to make an impact in their community. And we're doing that for them too. So we're just trying to get it out there and do good things.
It is That's an amazing thing. You've always throughout your career, and I've heard stories. I've got friends that have been in the league. Antoine Walker is a good friend of mine, and everybody always Quentin Richardson. Everybody talks about how in touch you stayed with the community, no matter how big you got, how successful you were. Let's get to this though. I know Gary, outside of being, of course, connected to the NBA as always. What other business ventures do you have going on, brother?
Well, that's a great question. I'm in a strand. I'm into the cannabis business now. I got into it with a medical thing. I partnered up with Cookies, who is a big cannabis organization. Where I got the Gary Payton strand out. I'm coming out with the glove strand pretty soon in a couple of months. I got my own company that I just created now in the GP, the General Principal, and then I got one in Boston, Massachusetts, called Payton's Place. So I'm trying to do that things. I got involved with that because my mom was dying from cancer, and the cannabis made her become herself again and be herself. So that was a good thing. And then I got a tech company out of here with my co-partner. Alex Beckman, young guy out in the Bay Area. We in San Francisco, called Game On. A good big tech place, big tech thing. I just got with Kenny Lofton. Do you know the baseball player Kenny Lofton? Me and him
Right.
are NFTs together now. We got our company about to start with that. I'm about to be big in that. I hope. I'm trying to learn more and more about this. It's a new tech. It's coming out. I'm trying to learn more about that. I got a lot of restaurants in Seattle, Sea Star, one that I'm dealing with Gauchos, and we're trying to do a lot of big things out there. And then finally, I got like a clothing thing where it's simply Seattle. It's called in Seattle, and we make vintage Seattle supersonic gear, every kind of gear we can, hats, everything. I just try to keep my feet into everything.
I see what you got going on, brother. Jesus Christ, that's a list. But this is the thing. Before we get to talking about a little bit of the NBA season, you mentioned Seattle Supersonic, vintage wear, right? Now,
Right.
that has been on the list for a minute as bringing a franchise back to Seattle. Do you see yourself being a part of that organization? There's no way Gary Payton can't be a part of if a new Seattle Supersonic team comes to back to Seattle.
Of course, I'm gonna be a part of that. That's what I'm gonna be doing. We're trying that with our great commissioner Adam Silver. He's trying to get in to do things with us. We're just trying to wait for the right situation. We never lost our team from day one. We're just trying to wait for the right situation to get it back to what we need to be doing. And it takes time. We gotta if you gotta add a team, you gotta add another team. So we
Mhm.
just trying to wait, but I know and for a fact that we're gonna get a team back.
That's very cool. Very cool to hear, man. Also, I got to ask you current thoughts on the NBA season. Are you laughing at the Lakers? Or are you like super surprised like everybody else?
No, I'm not laughing at the Lakers, and then the surprise is that you guys have never really seen the Lakers not be in the playoffs and do the things. Kudos to LeBron James, who has had a great season. Had a great season. I think he had the best season of his life, averaging 30 points at the age of 37. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing for somebody to do that. I just think that they made a mistake. They it happens. Didn't work. Didn't work. Whatever it is. Now what you do is correct it. You just correct the situation. All you do is correct it. Get players in there that you think that's going to happen. I think that the one that you have to start off with is letting Westbrook be Westbrook. Don't
Mhm.
let him be restricted to nothing. He didn't play like Westbrook that we always known and seen, and that was a problem. And I think AD, he's been known for a lot of injuries. We got to keep him on the floor, and then you can go from there. And then if you get them three guys, and take the weight off of LeBron and let him play about 3 more years and keep his body right like he been doing, they got a good shot. This season is over. It's over with. Now you got to just go and correct it. I think Jeannie Buss is going to correct it. I know she is. I know she's a great owner. She's been that way for a long time. And I just think that she's going to go in there and make changes, and they're going to be different.
Love, love. What are you looking forward to most in the playoffs? What do you think? What's one of the storylines that you want to see? What's the Hall of Famer thinking?
You know what? It's going to be a good one. I think Phoenix got the line on everybody. I think they're playing the best. Uh, that East is going to be a beast with Brooklyn and Philly and Milwaukee and even Boston if they get in a row. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't overlook Chicago is right there too. I don't
Mhm.
think they've been playing as good as basketball as it was when they first started. A lot of injuries came that way, but DeRozan is doing a great job out there. But I'm just looking for every round be competitive.
Mm.
They're going to beat on each other, and whoever comes out of that and can get rid of people and quickly, they're going to survive. Teams that
Love.
teams that go to 6 or 7 games, they're not going to survive when they get to these other teams. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Ah,
you just gotta survive.
that's an interesting take. Yeah, I mean, knowing you've been in some playoff wars, you know if you go those long series, it's gonna wear on you late rounds. So let's see what
Right.
happens. So let's get to this though. What were you doing when you were named to the 75th anniversary team? And when you got there and got to hang, who could you not wait to see once you got there?
Well, I was right here in the Bay Area, in my home, and in Oakland. So I just, it was amazing for me to do it. A kid coming out of Oakland, California, never thought that this would happen. It was amazing that I made the Hall of Fame. But now to say you're one of the top 75 out of 75 years, and you think about how many players that went through that 30,000 or more, and you 75, and they think you're the greatest 75 out of them is amazing. It's just a blessing in disguise what God has done for me, and I'm very happy with it. Um, the other question. What's the other question?
I was saying, like, who could you not wait to see once you got there? Because we all saw you guys hanging out. We saw the pieces, Mike and everybody. Who was one of the people that you couldn't, or a couple guys that you couldn't wait to see once you got there?
Really, all of them, really. But the ones I wanted to really, really, basically be around was Jason and Dane because they're from Oakland and I'm from Oakland. And I just wanted to congratulate them a little bit. And then the two that I always, or the three that I always want to see is George Gervin, Jerry West, and Kareem. I had great conversations with all three of them while I was there. But to go and see the other guys that was there, Elvin Hayes and stuff like that, and all that type of stuff, it was really good to see them. Magic. I didn't get to see Bird because he wasn't there. The one guy that I really wanted to see was John Stockton. He was there. You know what I'm saying? Guys like that. You just see
Yeah.
guys like that, and that's what you do. You just see guys like that, and it was big for us to just be all in one like that and be together.
Oh man, I want to tell you from a fan perspective, we all love to just watch it and see it because all you guys are our favorite. We watched you growing up, so that was a great moment for all of us, and that it was. I was happy for you, brother. And speaking about being happy for you, I know you have to be a happy dad to see what's going on with your son, and just see the success that he's been having this season.
Yeah, he's been good. You know what I'm so proud of is sticking in there, hanging in there. Going behind me at Oregon State, and then coming out and expecting to get drafted, and then you don't get drafted, and then all of a sudden you spend 6 years of people not letting you play the way you wanted to play. It's just crazy. And now that he's got a team that he can do with the Golden State Warriors is really good. I just love it. I just love it that he's doing what he's doing right now, and he's enjoying it. It's giving him an opportunity to do what he can do now, and he's on a platform. The platform is going to be these playoffs and show what he can do. I think Golden State is going to use him a lot to bring that knack of tough defense back. It's going to be great. 94 feet, and that's what he's doing. And I think that he's more comfortable now with you don't have to expect to knock down a shot or do this. They just tell him to get on the floor and do what he's going to do and just play.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. I hope he get a big check because he playing like he gonna get that big boy check coming. That's what it's all about. Hey, before I let you out of here, Gary, man, again, congratulations on unfinished business. Again, I appreciate you even being a part of Hennessy. I'm sure Hennessy is loving being a part and connecting with you because what you got going on in Oakland is super cool. And I like to ask people. Of course, you with Hennessy. What is your favorite Hennessy cocktail, brother?
The black label Hennessy that they just came out. I just got a brand new big old chest full of it, and you get one of them crystal glasses, man, them see-through ones, man, and you put about either you want to put the big ice cube in there or you put a lot of little ice cubes in there. I like to put the little ice cubes in there. Just throw it on the rocks, put your pinky out there and hold it up and gling, 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 like you got that's a Kool-Aid, and then you sip on it, man, and be you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need to do.
My God. Hey, Gary Payton again, bro. You have I'm mad my camera's not on, but hey, brother, hey, look, I want to tell you, I am a super fan. The only time that I hated rooting against you when you played against Mike, I was like, oh, I want him to do good, but not that good.
I get it, man. No problem with that, man. It's always love, man. Always.
Al- Always love, man. You be peace, man. And again, look forward to talking to you again.
All right. Look forward to you.